This is getting ridiculous. Ring charges you $20 a month just to record your own front porch. Arlo bumped their subscription prices twice in 2 years. No wonder everyone in their community forum is pissed off. Their longtime customers are jumping ship for brands they'd never even heard of 6 months ago. Because right now, you can get 4K security cameras with AI detection, local storage, and 0 monthly fees for less than what Ring charges you in a single year. And I've got 5 cameras that are the smart buy right now. The ANNKE NightChroma NC800 is a 4K camera with an f1.0 aperture and a 1/1.2-inch sensor, which means it pulls in so much light that it shoots full color footage at night without needing to blast a spotlight at your neighbor's bedroom window. You get usable color video down to 0.0005 lux, and that's darker than a moonless night in the middle of nowhere. You could count the whiskers on a stray cat at 2 a.m., which is honestly more detailed than anyone asked for. It runs on power over Ethernet, so one cable covers both power and data, and it stores everything locally on a micro SD card up to 256 gigs or to an NVR. AI detection picks up people and vehicles. The field of view is a wide 124 degrees, and the full metal housing is IP67 weatherproof. No subscription. Not now, not ever. The trade-off is that setting this up is more technical than a plug-and-play Ring camera, because you're working through a web interface and a discovery tool instead of a friendly app. And there's no two-way audio, so if you enjoy yelling at porch pirates through your camera, this one won't do that. But when a Ring camera at night gives you washed out gray footage and this thing gives you a clear color picture, the $140 sale price starts to feel like a mistake by ANNKE's pricing team. Real quick on something that applies to all of these. The more smart devices you add to your home, the more entry points you're creating for anyone who wants to poke around your network. NordVPN covers your entire home, so every device is protected without you thinking about it. Up to 75% off through the link below, and it takes less time to set up than it took me to explain it. If the ANNKE felt like more setup than you want to deal with, the Amcrest IP8M-2496E is the camera that the DIY home security community has basically adopted as their go-to. It shoots 4K at 8 megapixels with a 125-degree field of view, which gives you a wider picture than most cameras at this price, and the housing is all metal. So this thing is built to sit on an exterior wall for a decade without looking like it survived one. What makes the Amcrest stand out is how well it plays with third-party systems. Full OnVIF and RTSP support means you can plug it into Frigate, Blue Iris, a Synology NAS, or whatever setup you already run at home. If you're the type who keeps a home server in a closet and prefers full control over your footage, this camera was practically built for you. AI detection covers people and vehicles. Storage goes to a micro SD up to 256 gigs, and no subscription is required for anything. The downside is that the Amcrest app works fine, but it's not winning any design awards. So if a polished phone experience matters to you, the Reolink app is noticeably smoother. And night vision is infrared only, so you're looking at black and white after dark. But at $95 for a full metal 4K camera with this much third-party flexibility, you're getting more than some people get from cameras at triple the price. And now, the camera that broke the value equation entirely. The Reolink RLC-810A delivers true 4K resolution, on-device AI detection for people, vehicles, and pets, power over Ethernet, and IP67 weatherproofing for roughly $85. That is less than the cost of a nice dinner for two. And unlike that dinner, this thing keeps working the next morning.
Sorry, tongue's kind of big.
The AI detection runs locally on the camera, so you get instant smart alerts without paying a cloud service to process your video. Storage goes to a micro SD up to 512 gigs, which is double what the Amcrest supports. And a single PoE cable takes care of power and data. OnVIF and RTSP work too, so it plugs right into Blue Iris or Frigate if that's your setup. To give you a sense of the value gap, a year of Ring's premium plan runs about $200, and that's before you buy the camera. For that same money, you could own 2 of these, and both of them will keep recording for years without costing another $1. The trade-off is a plastic housing instead of metal, a fixed lens with no zoom capability, and infrared-only night vision. But at $85 as a starting point for 4K home security with 0 ongoing costs, this is the camera every other pick on this list gets measured against. If you don't want to drill any holes, the next one cuts the cord entirely. But before that, if you enjoyed the video so far, give it a like and subscribe, because every video shows you the gadget's actually worth your money. Everything so far has been wired, and if you can run Ethernet cable, that's still the best route. But you might not want to drill through walls and fish wire through attics. The Tapo C660 kit solves that because it runs on a 10,000 mAh battery with an included solar panel, and about 45 minutes of sunlight keeps it going for a full day. The real standout feature is the motorized pan and tilt. This camera covers a full 360 degrees horizontally and about 90 degrees vertically, with smart tracking that follows a person or vehicle across your yard automatically. You're getting 4K resolution with dual-band Wi-Fi, so it works on both 2.4 and 5 GHz without dropping the connection. AI detection covers people, pets, and vehicles, and you get 2-way audio and starlight color night vision with built-in spotlights. All of that runs without a subscription, and local storage on a microSD up to 512 gigs is free out of the box. The catch is that the image quality, while technically 4K, isn't quite sharp enough to reliably read a license plate at distance, and moving objects at night can come out a bit blurry. For a general overview of your driveway or yard though, a solar-powered 4K camera with automatic tracking for $160 makes an Arlo subscription look like a donation to a charity you never signed up for. If you want to cover an entire driveway or backyard with a single camera and no wires, the Reolink Argus 4 Pro does something most security cameras don't even attempt. It uses 2 lenses stitched together to create a 180-degree panoramic view in 4K, which means one camera replaces what would normally take 2 or 3 separate units to cover. It connects over dual-band Wi-Fi 6 with WPA3 encryption, which gives you a faster and more stable signal than most of the wireless competition. Night vision is full color through an f1.0 sensor, so you get a usable picture in the dark without blinding spotlights. AI detection covers people, vehicles, and animals. 2-way audio is built in, and a 5,000 mAh battery backed by a solar panel keeps it running year-round. Storage goes to a micro SD up to 512 gigs or a Reolink Home Hub with 0 subscription fees on anything. The honest trade-off is that the solar panel is a bit bulky and not exactly subtle on your exterior wall. And in deep winter with limited sunlight, the battery can struggle to hold a charge, so you might need to top it off manually a couple of times during those months. There's also a slight brightness shift where the 2 lenses stitch together, which you'll notice if you're looking for it. But this is a single camera replacing a multi-camera setup and a monthly subscription at $220. That's a tough deal to beat. Quick honorable mention for the Wyze Cam Pen V4, because at around $40 to $50 for a 4K camera with 360-degree pan and tilt, the price is almost suspicious. And I know you might be tempted. It records to a micro SD card for free, but the extended AI features are available through an optional $3 a month plan. It works pretty well for indoor monitoring or a covered outdoor spot, but I need to warn you, Wyze had a documented security vulnerability in 2022 that left cameras exposed, and the way they disclosed it raised serious questions about how they prioritize user privacy. If you're buying a security camera specifically because you care about keeping things secure, that history is worth knowing. At the price, it's tempting. Just go in with your eyes open. And if you want to see the smart home gear that's actually worth setting up right now, watch this video next.